The 16th arrondissement of Paris is one of the 20 arrondissements of the capital city of France. In spoken French, this arrondissement is referred to as Sizimi. The arrondissement includes part of the Arc de Triomphe and a concentration of museums between the Place du Trocadero and the Place d'Ina, complemented in 2014 by the Fondation Louis Vuitton. With its ornate 19th-century buildings, large avenues, prestigious schools, museums, and various parks, the arrondissement has long been known as one of French high society's favorite places of residence, to such an extent that the phrase Le 16e has been associated with great wealth in French popular culture. Indeed, the 16th arrondissement of Paris is France's third richest district for average household income, following the 7th and Neuilly-sur-Seine, both adjacent. The 16th arrondissement hosts several large sporting venues, including the Parc des Princes, which is the stadium where Paris Saint-Germain Football Club plays its home matches, Roland Garros Stadium, where the French Open tennis championships are held, and Stade Jean-Bouin, home to the Stade Francais Rugby Union Club. The Bois de Boulogne, the second largest public park in Paris, is also located in this arrondissement. The land area of this arrondissement is 16.305 square kilometers, slightly more than half of which consist of the Bois de Boulogne Park. Excluding the Bois de Boulogne, its land area is 7.846 square kilometers. It is the largest arrondissement in Paris in terms of land area. Apartment buildings in the 16th arrondissement of Paris. Stade Francais Rugby Union fans at the Parc des Princes. The 16th arrondissement population peaked in 1962, when it had 227,418 inhabitants. At the last census, the population was 169,372. The 16th arrondissement contains a great deal of business activity. In 1999 it hosted 106,971 jobs. The 16th arrondissement is commonly thought to be one of the richest parts of Paris, and features some of the most expensive real estate in France, including the famous Auteuil villas, heirs to 19th-century high society country houses. They are exclusive gated communities with huge houses surrounded by gardens, which is extremely rare in Paris. It is also the only arrondissement in Paris to be divided into two separate postal codes. The southern part of the arrondissement carries a postal code of 75,016, while the northern part has the code of 75,116. An immigrant is a person born in a foreign country not having French citizenship at birth. Note that an immigrant may have acquired French citizenship since moving to France, but is still considered an immigrant in French statistics. On the other hand, persons born in France with foreign citizenship are not listed as immigrants. Fortune Global 500 have their head offices in this arrondissement. PSA, Peugeot, Citroën, Caen, Lafarge, and Veolia. In addition, Lagardère and Technip have their headquarters in this arrondissement. At one time, Aerospatiale had its head office in the arrondissement. In one of the opening scenes of the 1965 James Bond film Thunderball, character Emilio Largo is seen arriving at the headquarters of the International Brotherhood for the Assistance of Stateless Persons. This scene was shot on Avenue Dealer in the 16th arrondissement. The 1972 film Last Tango in Paris was filmed at various locations in the 16th arrondissement, with the apartment the characters stayed in being located in Passy, a notorious serial murder case, which generated an international media circus, centered in the 16th arrondissement during the Nazi occupation of France during World War II. The focal point of the case was French Dr. Marcel Petiot, who in 1941 bought a house at 21 Rue Le Sueur in the heart of Paris's fashionable 16th arrondissement. On the 11th of March 1944, Petiot's neighbors complained to police of a foul stench in the area and of large amounts of smoke billowing from a chimney of the house. Fearing a chimney fire, the police summoned firemen, who entered the house and found a roaring fire in a coal stove in the basement. In the fire, and scattered in the basement, were human remains, following an investigation, during which time Petiot attempted to evade capture. The monster of Rue-le-Sueur was ultimately arrested and went on trial on 19 March 1946. Facing 135 criminal charges, he was convicted of 26 counts of murder and sentenced to death. On 25 May, Petiot was beheaded, after a stay of several days due to a problem in the release mechanism of the guillotine. Here is a list of domestic French sixth form colleges, high schools in the arrondissement. International schools. The Université Paris Dauphine is in the arrondissement, as well as Paris Institute of Technology, part of Paris Descartes University, one of Paris' biggest public universities. The renowned Classes Préparatoires, Establishment Intégrale, Institut d'Enseignement Supérieur have one of their campuses in the arrondissement. The École de langue japonaise de